For more content, please consider subscribing to JTV ASMR. Sweetheart, can you hear me? Right over here. I'm over here. Yes, by the bed, over here. Please, could you help me out? Oh, it's wonderful to see you again, beloved. Sadly, I've fallen into yet another predicament where I've been turned into a plush. Again. I've really got to stop using that shortcut of mine, all the side effects it sometimes comes with. Sorry, I shouldn't ramble about that. I just went for a walk and thought I'd go somewhere rather far away just to clear my mind. And as if that didn't work as intended. Unfortunately, when I came back, this happened again. I'm sorry, I seem to be rambling. This isn't all about me, of course. I want to make sure that you're okay. How are you feeling, by the way? Are you all right? Are you safe? Oh, thank you for telling me. Really, I'm grateful when you are open and honest with me like this. And again, I really do just want to make sure that you, first and foremost, are in a good place. Physically, mentally, and, well, everything else, of course. By the way, are you busy at the moment? I really could just ask for something from you if, well, of course, if that is all right with you. If you're occupied with anything else, then I completely understand. You don't have to worry about me. I just really could ask for something right now. And of course, I just believe that you're the only one I could really turn to. Well, I can't turn right now. I'm a plush. I'm unable to even move my body. But in any case, are you alright with fulfilling something for me? Okay then, are you absolutely sure though? Oh well, if you're gonna be looking at me like that, I'm sure that's answered my question already. My second question, at least. In any case, could you please hold on to me? Could you just hold me in your arms and hug me? I really could do with that right now. Oh, sweetheart, thank you. I just really could do with this right now. It's not simply because of, well, again, the fact that I've been transformed into a plush. We don't have to worry about that. I mean, I can't exactly do any chores right now. But it doesn't usually last too long. I should be okay soon enough. In any case, I've just had a lot of things on the mind is all. Am I okay to talk to you about them while you keep hugging me? Again, it's absolutely fine if you need to do something else, or... Alright then, thank you. Thank you ever so much. Well, I suppose I should start with the reason why I decided to go for a late-night walk to clear my head. You see, I've been feeling rather homesick recently. I just don't understand it. I've just been wanting to go back home and see how things are, but the thing is, though, I left there and I never intended on going back. I just really wanted to see the sights and the sounds again of of where I came from. Without seeing my family, that is. I really don't think that they'd be very happy to see me. They probably think I've gone missing or something worse. And yet at the same time, I really just wanted to... I really wanted to see the mountains again and go by the lakes, see the skies and the greenery, taste those delicious wild berries that we can only find there. Unfortunately, they're not anywhere in this world. Not to mention, hopefully, see some of the wildlife. I mean, I've seen some creatures there that exist over here, but other things as well. Oh, it's a bizarre sight, I'm sure. It probably would be a bizarre sight. Things like, what were there? There's a strange breed of red-headed rabbits with long floppy ears there, and there's also... What else? There's also the creatures that are almost like rather large ravens, but they've got white patches all over them. I suppose kind of like a Dalmatian bird sort of creature looking. It's strange, I know. It's difficult to explain, but all of these things, I turn to these sorts of places because I never really fit in with anyone. And so I would go on these adventures on my own, be one with nature, look at the creatures. I know that they were expecting of me to participate in hunting and acquiring food for the families, and maybe, I don't know, maybe sometimes we needed to capture an animal in order to bring a species over to a new part of the land in order to get them breeding for future generations to hunt or collect pelts from, things like that. Just functional things, but I just didn't find comfort in any of that. I just wanted to keep exploring. I wanted to just be alone with my thoughts and everything around me. They really didn't like that. But it didn't stop me. I suppose that's just why I like to go for a stroll every now and again, just to allow myself to, let my thoughts go wherever they wish, but unfortunately it's just come with a lot of heart aches and grief and a lot of sadness today. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for all this whining and complaining. I'm talking your ear off, and you are cuddling me like a child. For obvious reasons, but in any case, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm talking your ear off. Oh, well, if it's all right with you, then maybe I shouldn't apologize so much. I've just got a tender heart is all. I may be rather built and muscular, but within my chest is a most delicate, fragile heart. And I suppose that comes with, ups and downs, much like anything in life. Nevertheless, I suppose that it at least makes me more of a compassionate person. And I think a butler like myself deserves to be compassionate. I mean, how else am I to support you in your times of need? I would much rather be a sensitive soul than cold, heartless one, even if the latter would get me further in life. Well, at least that's what the family always seemed to imply, and pretty much anyone else. Any other of my kin seemed to imply as well. Better to be cold, calculative, and unfeeling than to actually, well, emote, and to be compassionate and thoughtful. Thoughtful in an emotional manner. Maybe I might tell you my origin story in much greater detail. I know I've kind of skirted around this for a while now, and I've been just dropping bits and pieces of my past to you. I hope this hasn't been a nuisance. It's just really the most comfortable way I can do this. If I fully open myself up, who knows what might happen to me? Who knows what might happen to you? I really don't want to overwhelm you or anything of the sort, you know. But maybe I'm just overthinking things. But I will tell you. I will tell you someday when I feel like I am ready for it. If you are willing to hear me out, of course. Oh, for you, beloved, anything at all, I would more than happy be willing to share with you my past. Again, when I feel ready for it. I suppose there's still a lot that I've been through that I still need to process. And of course, if I talk about these things too prematurely or haphazardly, who knows if I might end up trying to do something foolish in order to fill a void in my heart, like I said, I might try to go back home and try to sort things out, fix things that weren't right, or confront people, and last thing I want is to be locked away or held back from returning. Who knows what might happen if they find me there? I would much rather be careful. Besides, I've got work to do here. I've got to do the laundry, sort out the garden, plan future exhibitions of ours, and all sorts of places that you want to go to, and hopefully that I might want to go to as well, if you'd be interested. I'm still thinking about maybe we could go on another holiday sometime, even if it's just somewhere local, regional. Something like that, I think, would be a lovely way to start off the new year, maybe. But I suppose it just depends on availability, of course, and, well, if you are willing for it, obviously. I can't thank you enough for hearing me out and cuddling me close. It'd be a blubbering mess if you weren't here keeping me comfy. Oh, you have such a pure heart, you know that. You have a most beautiful heart. More valuable than any diamond. More beautiful than the most luxurious sights or sounds that nature has to offer. More comfortable than any squishy, washed pillow. I'm not sure I'm going with this, I'm sorry. I just can't thank you enough. I know I thank you all the time, but I just want to keep thanking you. I want to keep letting you know that I am grateful you are in my life, and vice versa. And vice versa, indeed. Oh my. Oh. I think I could do with some rest. What about you? Well, if you'd like, we could both fall asleep here in your bed. It's a bit of a bad habit of me to fall asleep in my work clothes, but it's a good thing I've got duplicates. Still, if you're willing to have a rest with me, then I'm more than happy to rest with you, and when you awake, hopefully I should be back to normal size. And I'll be sure to keep you warm and comfy and wrapped up as well. That's the very least I can do, and and all is back to normal. Oh, blimey. I suppose being emotional like this really does take a toll on one's energy levels. In any case, well, thank you ever so much for everything, sweetheart. I really hope you have a wonderful dreams, a soothing rest, and maybe tomorrow, or in the future, we could talk again about planning something. Maybe in the future we could plan another little holiday or a day out. Something like that would be most wonderful. Well, I feel like I'm going to doze off at any moment now, so I hope you have soothing dreams and a relaxing rest. And just know that I love you ever so much, sweet one. Ever so much.